Hello and welcome to Live Your Dream TV. My name is Carbo and you are watching the coolest place on the web for entrepreneurs to come to be inspired, educated, and entertained. We have some great people with us today. They're thinking ahead and thinking for all of us entrepreneurs, and so we owe them a big thank you. They have created something awesome, so I'd like to introduce you to Kim and Tom Wesley of Smartly Spaced. Hi guys, thanks for coming today.
It's good to be here.
Very good. Okay, so you own TKM Virtual Services, which in itself is just awesome for everybody. And I know I've used your services, and almost everybody I know has used you at one time or another, which is great, and we all thank you for that. How has that been?
It's been good. I enjoy helping others project a professional image with getting their social media started out, so that they're able to increase their contact with their potential customers and clients.
Yes, good. So I've used Kim a couple of times, and I'm still sending emails like, how do I do this and how do I do that? And she's always right there to help me. So that's what's really exciting is something that you've been working on for a while, and it's really coming to fruition now. So tell us a little bit about Smartly Spaced.
One of the biggest challenges that I faced when meeting with new clients was they would be, okay, so we'll meet you at your office. I was like, well, no, I don't think you really want to come to my office. How about we go to like Panera Bread, or maybe go to a library or something like that? And then we would run into the challenges of finding a place to sit. We kind of feel like we were obligated to buy food there. We might not be able to hear each other. The idea of Smartly Spaced evolved where there would be a membership level where, if I'm only going to need to use the office 2 days out of each week, I would pay a lower membership level than if I needed to use the office for full time. And there'd be different rates if I was just going to be at a big table out in the middle of the room, or if I was going to have a private office where I could close the door and not have anybody else come in.
I think that's awesome too, because so many entrepreneurs, they have laundry baskets in the office, they have dog toys in the office or whatever, and things are messy, and the home office is often combined with something else, or kids play at your computer when you're not home or whatever, and things get messy. So I definitely love the idea of having a place where you can go that's office. That's like yours, untouched, no laundry, no just mess, and you can get things done. And also you've got that environment with the other people coming in that gives you a real kind of just that office feel, and the energy from the other people getting their work done is very exciting. So Tom, you shared with us a couple of things about the office space that I was really interested in. Share with us a few things we haven't touched on.
Well, so just as to reiterate what Kim was talking about, it's really a trend, a national trend that's emerging, and more commonly referred to as co-working.
Okay.
So we're looking to eventually evolve that into things, into a facility that can provide event space for large events, perhaps even on-site childcare at some point.
That would be awesome.
And
I think just adding those extra kind of cherries on top of it is really going to draw attention. I mean, you had mentioned like a kitchen, you had mentioned like some other extras that I think are really going to add like fire to it. And so,
one that you'd like is the audio video recording studio.
The
key to it, I think, is that it's not an executive suite. It's not call someone up and yes, you have a room for a year and a mailbox service and a receptionist. It's more of a community collaborative environment.
Okay.
That's the target we're shooting for.
Okay.
Less just a room. It's more than just an office. And then one time I think that was going to be our slogan. It's more than just an office.
Okay.
And so I think that if we can provide those cherries on top, those extra incentives, that it will be a win-win for everyone.
You've just worked with so many entrepreneurs with both TKM and with talking with people about Smartly Spaced, and you do a ton of networking. And so I thought it'd be a good question to ask you of, what is like kind of the most common issue that you have coming into you with the people that you work with?
I think is trying to project a professional image while realizing and maintaining that you're still a small business. Some people think that, well, I'm only a small business, so I can't project it. And what I'm telling you, both with TKM Virtual Services and also with Smartly Spaced, is project the professional image, have your social media taken care of, where you have a presence there. But also the Smartly Spaced will enable you to have someplace nice, to have team meetings, to have events, to just meet with a client one-on-one, and it'll also help you so that, a lot of times people are like, oh, well, I wish I had this equipment or this equipment or this equipment, but my budget isn't able to sustain that just yet. Well, the membership in Smartly Spaced is we're looking to try to provide what the small business owner wants.
The idea of Smartly Spaced has really evolved over the years, and you see some really good things coming into the future, and I know that you're looking, for people to start I guess, getting their memberships now as the final stages are coming together with the space and doing the final touches and getting everything all set up. And is that, you're going to be at the Women's Expo talking about this, right? So how is that going to go? What's your role going to be at the Expo?
Well, first of all, we will be presenting some of these topics in some 15-minute workshops. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you. Workshops at the Expo.
So, do you know when those workshops are going to be? Are they going to be on the Saturday and Sunday side, or the Thursday Friday side, or both?
They're going to be Saturday, Sunday throughout the day, 15-minute increments.
Okay.
And there's 4 or 5 different speakers that are going to be alternating throughout the days and the weekends.
Okay, so that's going to be really good. I'm definitely going to show up to 1 or 2 of those and get that information. I would definitely suggest everybody go and collect the information and catch the vibe of what's going on there, because from talking with them a couple of times about this, I really feel like the energy and the camaraderie and the masterminding and the what's going to be available and the ambiance of the rooms and the spaces is going to be something very attractive to all of us. So definitely listen to 1 or 2 of those while you're there at the Expo. Make sure to stop by.
And we have incentives for people that come listen to us at the Expo.
Ooh.
That's right, sure. Massage, I think.
We're also offering, they can have their choice of the free membership, or they can join me in a Blue Grotto experience at the Pearl Spa in Fulton, Maryland.
The Pearl. I want to win that. You've done also a lot of personal development over the years too.
Yes.
And so I know we were kind of talking about this earlier. What has been the biggest impact for you in your entrepreneurial career and as you've grown and become, so independent?
I think one of the biggest things that has helped me grow over the past 2 years has been my mastermind group.
Okay.
We've met, every month, almost religiously for the past 2 years.
Wow.
And we go in and we each will have a little bit of time to talk about our business and what challenges we have, and then it's like Napoleon Hill talks about in his book, The Law of Success. You can't always think of something by yourself, but now in my mastermind group, all of a sudden I've got 7 other people that are giving me ideas, and it's like, oh, well, I hadn't thought of that. Let me try that.
Right.
So that's actually going to be something that gets incorporated into Smartly Spaced also.
That'll be great.
Because as an entrepreneur, when you're working, maybe from home or somewhere on your own, you're like, I don't know how to do this. What am I going to do? And instead you can say, hey, what do you think about this? And somebody will shoot back an answer, and you've got your mastermind session right there in the Smartly Spaced office.
I was just thinking when you said the laws of success, wouldn't it be cool to have like a library there?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that was my idea.
I'd like to have a business resources library, because
there's
so many excellent books out there.
Yeah.
And they're not all found at the local public library.
See, that's another one of those cherries on top I was talking about. These guys are doing some really unique things. I think it's going to be fabulous.
And there's you've given us feedback from the community, so that's exactly the kind of feedback we're looking for.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks guys. It's been good. This is a very exciting idea. I kind of want to be first on the list. Let's wrap up with the question of the day.
Okay. So my question for everyone is, what is your biggest challenge that you found as a small business owner?
Wow. Not the whole list, guys, just the number one.
Yeah, try to limit it to one.
Awesome. Okay, well, you know what to do. Let's get our answers down here at the bottom of the video, and we'll do some interaction on that one. I know it's going to be a heavy one to answer. But thanks for coming, guys, and together we hope that we can go out there and help one more person live their dream. Talk to you soon.